Over there, we have something. Over there, we have that over there. As you can see over here, we've got that, and over there, we've got that over there. Not to mention that, and well, good morning. It is day 4 here in the shadow of Weaver's Needle, which is directly behind me in the Superstition Wilderness in Arizona. It's a beautiful morning and just relaxing, having some Medaglia d'Oro instant espresso, my instant coffee, and got about 7.5, 8 miles today back to the trailhead. And I was kind of hurrying last night, trying to get over here to beat the dark. My original plan was to go all the way to Weaver's Needle, but I ended up finding this sweet campsite and decided to call it a night while I still had some daylight left. And so I didn't really get to enjoy the trail that much. It was actually a really nice trail, so I'm looking forward to taking that back down towards the Bull Pass Trail and getting to see what that's like. So yeah, just gonna sit here, let the sun beam down on me from behind and sip on my coffee and just enjoy the morning. I'm in no hurry to take off today. I can't even get into my hotel until 3 p.m. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy today, relax, just enjoy my final day here in the Superstition Mountains. Last night was pretty cold. It wasn't as cold as the night before. I didn't get any freezing ice on the edge of my tent or anything this time, but it was pretty cold. I made sure to put on the double socks. Didn't need to go with the double gloves, just went with the fingerless gloves, and I was fine there. I actually ended up getting a little bit warm at about 1 or 2 in the morning. I had my rain jacket on. I had all my layers plus the rain jacket just because I didn't want to get cold like the night before. So took the rain jacket off at about 1, 2 a.m. Slept pretty well. Just kind of listening to the faint noise of this little stream over here, punctuating the silence of the night. And it was a nice, enjoyable final day's rest. Although I bet you it won't compare to the hotel bed I'm going to sleep in tonight because I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, 4 days on the trail. And, actually, to be honest, this trip has gone by really fast. It doesn't feel like I've already been out here for 4 days. It feels like this is like my second or my third day. And I guess that's a sign of a good trip when it goes by quickly. I've just been really enjoying this area. The Superstition Wilderness is outstanding. I've just done a little loop in one part of it, but it's just been amazing. So I've seen rivers, creeks, big mountains, canyons. I've seen desert landscapes, all kinds of cactus. I've seen trees. It's rained. There's been ice, beautiful sunsets, beautiful sunrises, amazing vistas, crazy rock formations. And it's just been outstanding. It's like one thing I really love about certain places where I go backpacking is when there's just a great diversity of landscapes and things to see and places to go. So I have been thoroughly enjoying it here. I am just having a blast. Just having myself a little Pop-Tart. I don't normally eat Pop-Tarts, obviously, at home. Well, I guess it's not obvious, but I don't. Actually, this is the healthy version of a Pop-Tart. This is the Nature's Path Organic Pop-Tart. But let's be real, it's still a Pop-Tart. When you're out backpacking, sometimes you make some exceptions with the nutritional aspects of your diet. And in the morning, consider it a little bit of soul food. Just a little comfort food. The Pop-Tart, the coffee, the sunrise, the wilderness. It all evens out. So I bet you guys are wondering, am I going to climb up to the top of those rocks over there? And the answer is... Of course I am! Cheers to you. Sometimes you can think some pretty big thoughts when you're out in the backcountry sipping coffee in the morning. Ooh, we got the sun going directly behind Weaver's Needle. Let's show you guys real quick, shall we? Not the best light for looking into the sun, but the sun is directly behind Weaver's Needle. Here's my campsite. Weaver's Needle. And the views. Coming in for a bit of a close-up here just to get some better lighting while the sun is blocked by the gigantic needle behind me. And time for my morning chore of drinking my protein powder. I mean, it tastes good. It's chocolate. It's actually very sweet. It's just, I don't know. I don't like drinking things when I don't feel like drinking something. But I have to drink this because it's actually not just something. It's food. Calories, protein. It's hard to get protein on the trail. It's really, really easy to get carbs. It's really, really easy to get fat. It's a little more difficult to get protein. You're basically limited to your beef jerky, your hard cheeses, your nuts. Of course, I'm allergic to nuts, so that leaves me with peanuts as the only option. And I'm not really a fan of peanuts all that much. What else? What else? You got your meats, your salami, your summer sausage. Although for someone like me, trying to keep the fat levels a bit down, it's kind of hard if you're doing salami, summer sausage. Those things, woo, they got the fat. They'll keep you warm. They'll give you energy, but, you'll carry a bit of that when you come home. Well, then you got your obvious, you got your packaged tuna, you got your Spam. And, I did a little bit of that. I was making my tuna burritos with mustard. Not bad. Little messy. You got the juice coming out of the packet. Tuna juice, fish juice, getting all over your hands, getting all over your campsite. The flies love that stuff. So if you're around flies and you're bringing out, canned or packaged tuna, watch out. But not really my cup of tea. I kind of gave up on the tuna. The Spam, I've never done Spam. I might do Spam one day just to see what it's like. I don't think I've ever eaten Spam my entire life. But other than that, it's hard to get protein. So, I do the protein powder. It's a bit of a necessary evil. But there's worse things out there. One thing I like to do out on the trail is I bring these little electrolyte tablets. This is Nuun, I think, N-U-U-N. It's got your electrolytes. It's important when you're out on the trail hiking for long periods during the day. You're sweating, you're getting all those salts and whatever essentials coming out of you that needs to be replenished. So this one's got the electrolytes. It's got a little bit of caffeine to it. I think there's about 45 milligrams of caffeine in this. And the cool thing about this stuff is when you put it in the water bottle, it kind of fizzes up and it makes your water kind of like what's the word? Like bubbly, like sparkling water, kind of. It's kind of got a little bit of sparkling kick to it, And so this is cherry flavored, so I like to think of this drink in the morning as my cherry Coke. All right, guys, well, it's been enough sitting around the campfire chatting with you guys. I got to pack up camp and start thinking about hitting the trail. So one of the benefits of a freestanding tent versus a non-freestanding tent is, despite the little extra weight, it's much easier to clean. Need to clean your freestanding tent? Well, pick it up and shake it out. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Woo! Oh yeah, clean. Alright, so we are back on the Peralta Canyon Trail, heading back towards Bull Pass Trail. Got about another 6 miles or so to go today to get back to the car. And the morning started off sunny. The sun came out for about a half hour, maybe an hour, right after sunrise. And then ever since then, it's kind of clouded over a bit and a little bit overcast today. It's cool, pretty much perfect weather for hiking. I'd guess it's maybe in like the high 40s. And yeah, we're just heading our way down this little canyon side. Gonna reconnect with a little creek and take that out about another 1.5 miles, 2 miles over to the Bull Pass Trail. All right, back at the junction of the Dutchman's Trail and Bull Pass Trail, and we're gonna take a left and continue on the Dutchman's. We got some more water to navigate, and we're gonna try and see if we can play stepping stones and make it through here without getting wet. Don't really mind if I do get wet, but why not make it fun? So far so good. We are stepping over water, trying not to get wet because of all these stones are helping us make this bet. Ho, 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 ho. Oh no! Oh gosh! Whoa. Success! Haha! Alright, we are passing the Boulder Canyon Trail, which I was on for a bit on days 1 and 2, although this is a different section of it. But we are continuing on the Dutchman's Trail. Another little campsite here with a pretty good view of Weaver's Needle. So I'm really enjoying this section of the trail. We're kind of following along this little creek here to my right, but we're a little bit up on the canyon side, so you know, I'm not having to walk through the creek or across the creek or, you know, in the creek. So it's nice, you know, we got the running water right next to us, got a couple little cascades back there, but my feet are still dry. Ow. Just kidding. Alright, so we made it to the top of Black Mesa. Nice view of the surrounding cliff sides. This little valley down here. And nice little detour. There's a ton of cactus up here. Hey guys, so I'm back at the hotel room, and it's always a little weird on these kind of backpacking trips where I'm flying in and like staying at hotels and stuff. When I check into the hotel on the night, returning from the backpacking trip, I do as best I can at the parking lot to kind of wash myself off and put on deodorant and change my shirt and give myself a little sponge bath. But none of those things are going to remove the stench of 4 days of backpacking. Trust me. So whenever I'm coming into the hotel after the end of the trip, I'm kind of like, ugh, how bad do I really smell? Are these guys gonna smell me? Particularly if there's any kind of line at the hotel, at the front desk, because the front desk is, it kind of separates me from the hotel employees, but if there's anyone in line standing like right behind me, I'm kind of like, ugh, feel a little awkward. Luckily today, no one in line, didn't get any weird looks from the hotel employees or anything like that, so I think we're in the clear. But yeah, all in all, successfully finished a 4-day, 3-night backpacking trip of the Superstition Mountains in western Arizona, and it was a great trip. There was a lot of things to see. There was a lot of adventure. There was varying types of terrain and environments and weather, and while we didn't find any gold, we didn't get lost either. So all in all, it was a success, and I will definitely be back to the Superstitions again. It's a big place. There's a lot of stuff to explore there. So thanks a lot for coming with me on this trip. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to see more backpacking videos like this one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm about to jump in the shower and then order up a tasty burrito. And thanks again, guys, for coming along with me on this trip. And I will catch you on the next one. Yeah. It's got like 45 milligrams. I think it's got 45 grams of coffee would be a lot, wouldn't it? I think it's got 45 grams of... I think it's got 45 milligrams. I think it's got 45 milligrams of coffee in it. There's no coffee in this. Jeez. I think there's about 45 milligrams of coffee. God. I think there's about 45 milligrams of caffeine in this, and